Hey, Blue UK Jazz Dance here in my lab. It's Black History Month. I'm going to share some information on African while drumming. Very basic. I put together a very short excerpt on training your hands. Now I'm just going to show you what happens if you want to get a good sound from your conga. I'm going to show you what you do. You get good sound from your conga. This is my lab. Can you see my conga? All right. On the floor is a piece of formica. Yeah, and that helps you to get a good sound when you're playing. Okay, that helps you to get a really good sound when you're playing. Now, I used to play with traditional groups, a healing group with Kwasi Asari. The late Kwasi Asari is gone now, and so it's me sharing this information today. This oral information is paying respect to him. He played with Sun Ra, with Count Basie, boom, in Manchester from 46 to 1972. All the Americans came to Manchester, and there's a book called The Keeper of the Flame. Look for a book by a gentleman called Bill Birch. Look for that book. It just recently came out in 2010. That is recent. It was hidden from us. Like I said, Black History Month is 12 months a year for me. Now, what's important, I'm going to share some drumming with you. What I do now, I play to sets, DJ sets. That's what I do. I play a lot with DJs. Back in the 80s and 90s, I used to play as well as dance with DJs. Boom, to their sets to improve my musicality, a rhythmic understanding. Now, I studied under another teacher called Thomas Alajide Ojueso. He was born in 1888 and he died in 1991 in my hands at 103 years old. An amazing player, master drummer. Also, like Thomas, like Kwasi Asari, he was from Nigeria. He was known, like Kwasi Asari, as a culture ambassador of music. Anything to do with jazz music, anything to do with African culture, being in the UK and around the world, he was involved in it at some point. Yeah, played in Kenny Graham's Afro-Cubist band. And I was showing some individuals, boom. If I can just get this, get it right. All right, pull it back. That's me and Thomas Alajide Ojueso playing together. Can you see us? All right, okay. Like I said, he was 103 when he died. He died in my hands. He died in my hands, people. But he left me with a lot of knowledge. He taught me through the oral tradition. Then we had another gentleman called Kwasi toughen Banjo, another Nigerian. And Thomas Alajide Ojueso taught him. So Tommy, Kwasi were my teachers, and boom, boom, boom. Toughen Banjo. They all knew each other. They were all individuals, part of the Africans that came to Britain in the 50s, yeah, to contribute to the music development. And you need to understand it was very important, because when they came, the African Americans were here, Africans already living here already, and Caribbeans, when they came together here to the UK, they changed, transformed jazz. It was different to American jazz. Totally, because remember, you live and experience. So what I'm going to do is drum to a track that I've got. So I'm going to put my tape down. So cool, everybody cool. So